Fellow Kenyans, are you one of those people who's normally tired of filing their taxes manually every June of the year? Well, beginning January, Kenya Revenue Authority has taken that burden off you. You will now not be required to file taxes manually as it were. Going to iTax and then filing and all that, that will no longer be applicable in January. What is the resolve then? You will only be required to put in your ID in the iTax system. So this is only for employees who earn above 24,000 Kenya shillings. We spoke earlier on to the Commissioner General Humphrey Watanga of KRA, and this is what he had to say about that before I explain a few numbers for you.
Data increasingly is going to become or has become our greatest asset. So we want to see how do we integrate into various data systems, both internally, so that we don't have siloed systems, but we have integrated systems, but also integrate with business registration services, for instance, citizen registration services, for instance, so that we are able to pre-populate data.
So here's why KRA is making this resolve. Number one is that there's a huge digital shift towards adopting new technology like AI to support them in shoring up as many people as possible to comply with tax filing and of course payment at the end of the day. Here are a few numbers for your benefit. KRA has a record of 6.1 million taxpayers on its system. Among these, 3.4 million are employed, like working a job that pays them a salary at the end of the month. Stay with me. Why they're trying to drive this compliance up is because there is a huge disparity. Just for comparison purposes, M-Pesa has up to 34 million customers in Kenya alone and 55 million customers across Africa. Compared to the number of people filing taxes currently, which is at 5.5 million people, this is a big disparity, and that is what KRA is trying to do, to make as many people as possible comply in tax filing and of course tax remittances to show up more revenue for the taxman. Number two is that they're trying to be more customer-centric and supportive, according to Humphrey Watanga, the Commissioner General of KRA. So the other big question is, why is this happening now? First of all, as I mentioned, is because of that huge digital shift that KRA is trying to do. But globally, from a global outlook, the IMF records show that very few countries actually do manual tax filing. Most of them that do it are in Africa, and they're middle and low income earning countries. And so this big shift will free Kenyans from the fines, the 2,000 shillings that you're normally fined if you do not file your taxes. What will be changing now is you will be required to key in your ID in the iTax system, and then it will be able to pre-populate all that data and file for you automatically. That, once again, starts in January.